$168,600 and the new Social Security maximum taxable earnings in 2024. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know about this right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, I do want to focus on the new Social Security maximum taxable earnings for 2024 and this $168,600 number that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, why this is so important, as this was recently released out of the Social Security Administration and it goes into effect January as of 2024. Therefore, I want to break all the details down for you, who this impacts, why this dollar amount is so important, and what it means for you, your monthly benefit at the end of the day. And again, will this impact you and your monthly benefit? Great questions. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you have not done so yet, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. There's the big old subscribe button down there. Make sure to hit that if you have not done so yet. And also make sure to hit the thumbs up or the like button right down below. Again, it gives me anonymous feedback on videos like this, and it helps other people find this video to better understand what is going on and all the changes going forward in 2024 recently announced by Social Security. Again, thank you so much. Let's get into it and talk about the details. The $168,600. What does this mean for you in 2024? And why is that such a big number? That seems like a big number, right? Well, it is. So let me talk you through the details about this. So this number changes every single year and is referred to as maximum taxable earnings. Sounds interesting, but what does it actually mean, right? Maximum taxable earnings. What does that actually mean? Here's what it means. So each year, the Social Security Administration raises the threshold on how much income is taxable by Social Security payroll taxes. Now again, if you are a Social Security beneficiary, this also does impact you and your monthly check as well, to some degree. Now again, I will talk about that more in just a second here, but here's what happens. Basically what it does, for higher income individuals, they continue to raise the threshold. In other words, more income is taxable by the Social Security payroll tax. Now here's the thing. In 2023, the maximum taxable earnings was $160,200, okay? So all income up to that threshold was taxable by Social Security payroll taxes. Any income over that limit, no longer taxable by Social Security, right? Well, as a result of that, they continue to raise this cap. In other words, it requires higher income individuals to pay more into Social Security through Social Security payroll taxes. Well, in this case, for 2024, it has increased by 5.24% or $8,400 from $160,200 in 2023 up to $168,600 in 2024. That's a difference of 5.24% or $8,400 is how much it increased. In other words, now that extra $8,400 of income for higher income people is now taxable by Social Security, whereas in 2023, it was not. Okay, so as a result of that, what does this mean? Well, first off, it's going to impact higher income people pretty substantially, but at the end of the day, there's still the cap, $168,600. Any income over that threshold in 2024 is no longer taxable by Social Security. However, don't be fooled, it is still taxable by Medicare, okay? There is still the Medicare tax, but I just wanted to point that out really quickly because that is a question that I have received before is, wait, is Medicare also ending at that threshold? Nope. Medicare continues to tax above and beyond that, okay? Just keep that in mind. Anyway, now, how does this translate into Social Security beneficiaries? Well, here's what it comes down to. As we know, there's the Social Security insolvency issue, right? You've heard me talk about it before. You've probably heard about it if you've ever had your TV on or your radio on in the last, I don't know, year. You've probably heard somebody talking about it because this is a hot button issue. And again, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, you've heard me say 2024 is the year of Social Security. Watch and see. You just wait and see. Seriously, it's going to be nuts. 2024, nutso on Social Security, okay? But anyway, we can get back to that on a separate video. But here's what's going on here, okay? So the details that you need to know about this is, as higher income beneficiaries pay in through Social Security payroll taxes, depending on how many people this actually is, to be fair with you, it is a very small percentage of our population. There's not that many people out there that earn over $168,000 a year. There's just not. There are some, but just not that many, okay? But what it simply means is that Anybody earning up to that threshold now pays taxes on more income, meaning more income through Social Security payroll taxes coming in to the Social Security trust funds. The two trust funds that are out there, right? One, the Old Age and Survivors Benefit Trust Fund, as well as the Disability Trust Fund, right? Both of these that are out there. We know that if they were to combine these two trust funds, they would be insolvent. In other words, empty, broke. The savings account is at zero in about 9 years or so, give or take. 9 years, 8 years, something like that. Right around 2033 is what they're estimating as of right now. However, in just a few months from right now, we will be getting the next Social Security Board of Trustees report. And that'll give us a better indication as far as how much money they have left, what is the runway, as in how much more time do we have until insolvency and things like that. So when it all comes down to, even if you are somebody not earning $168,600, well, guess what? Now, it just means that higher income people are now paying in through more Social Security payroll taxes and funding the trust fund, potentially kicking the can down the road a little bit further as far as insolvency goes. Does that make sense? Are you confused yet? Right? I know, a lot of numbers, a lot of stuff, but here's the thing. I want to break this down for you so you can understand what is going on here, how this impacts Social Security benefits, how this impacts the Social Security Trust Fund, how it impacts higher income beneficiaries, or what I should say is higher income individuals, not necessarily beneficiaries, and all kinds of details like this. But this is the new threshold. It increased by 5.24% for 2024. And again, it's mostly focused on higher income people, but at the end of the day, it also translates into maybe more solvency. In other words, your benefits may stay the same for longer. In other words, there may not be a cut to benefits as soon because of insolvency, because it's more money coming in to the payroll through payroll taxes into the trust fund. However, it's not as simple as that, because here we need to remember this much as well. Benefits are increasing because of the COLA, drawing the trust fund down faster, and then again, how many more people are going to be drawing on benefits going forward in 2024, 2025, 2026, all the years going forward? The more people that start drawing on benefits, guess what? That's going to draw down benefits even more. If there's any kind of economic contraction like we're talking about, and we're likely going to be seeing with unemployment rising, that simply means less people paying in through Social Security payroll taxes. And again, the cycle continues. Do you see what I'm saying here? Less people working means less taxes collected, means less money going into the trust fund, means the drawdown comes faster. Do you see the problem here? Yeah, exactly, right? It's a big old one. But anyway, this is what's happening out there. And again, I want to bring this to your attention. This is the new maximum taxable earnings for 2024, $168,600. If your income is nowhere near that, don't worry about it. It won't impact you, other than the fact it may kick out the insolvency issue maybe a little bit further into the future, depending on how many more people are paying in, because their incomes are, bumping up against that level. Okay, just remember, any income above that doesn't really matter. Somebody could have $170,000 of income, and the last $1,400 of their income, the difference between $168,600 and $170,000, $1,400 difference, is not taxable by Social Security. Somebody could earn $20 million a year, and only the first $168,600 is actually taxable by Social Security. Make sense? Anyway, yeah, another confusing part about the program, but this is what's going on. I want to bring this to your attention, and this is what's happening. So anyway, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. The big subscribe button, make sure to hit that if you have not done so. Otherwise, share the video with your friends from social media. And of course, hit the like button down below. It gives me that anonymous feedback to better understand, was this helpful? Did I follow through with what I said I was going to at the beginning of the video? I hope so, because that's exactly what the video was dedicated to. And again, I repeated myself multiple times. So again, I think I nailed it here. Other than that, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. And again, have a nice one. I hope this helps you, and I'll catch you again later in the